ain't what they used to be. No. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Junior's World of Soul. I am back with a new video. As you guys can hear, I came in with Marvin Gaye's Mercy, Mercy Me, the eulogy. I felt like that was a song that I wanted to open with because, you know, what, the United States just endured 2 nights ago, is really, really, really tough. And right now, I feel like we are really about to experience some tough times because we're going into a president that's you don't really know where he's coming from. And for me, I'm not fearing anything. I mean, one thing about, my mom and my family, they told me not to fear anything. The only person I fear is God, and that's who I put my faith into. And, I like how, a lot of people say, we've gone through so much stuff, but it's just like with this right now, going into a president that's so unknown, it's like it's creating a lot of chaos. And I feel right now we need to be bonded as a nation. We need to get together and be strong as ever because we're all about to experience some tough times. Really, it's just what it is. And I really, wanted to speak a little on it. I gave my views a little bit on what I felt like on social media, but this video is more about the music, and that's why, another reason why I do videos like this, because I feel like we need music like this. We need to hear inspirational music. We need music to inspire you. And, and it seems like with me, with mainstream radio, they're not doing that. It's all the same sound. Everything is the sound. If you listen to these, back in the 70s when you had Marvin Gaye sung, Mercy, Mercy Me, it didn't sound like, Stevie Wonder's, Don't You Worry About a Thing, or, Mr. Know-It-All. It didn't sound like that. It was different, had different sounds, but they conveyed the same message, and that's what I want mainstream to do, and that's why I do these R&B videos. But going back to, the election and things like in that nature, I just feel like, what? If you know who God is, I know God is real, and if you put your faith in Him, everything will be fine. So, that's what pretty much I want to say about that. So, all the hard stuff is over. Let's get into this week's R&B bangers. I got 4 for y'all this week. Like I said before in the intro, I feel like mainstream radio should give shine. We have so many artists that's making real good R&B music, and I think it's not fair that we get only 4 really R&B artists that represents R&B, and I don't think that's fair. I think everybody deserves their shine, and like I said, I do these videos for people to get shine. I want y'all to know there's R&B out there. There's, thank God for websites like SoundCloud and what is the other one? Audio Mac and also YouTube and things like that, just to let y'all know that there's real R&B out there. So, and they deserve to be heard. So, y'all know, if y'all know me by now, I go on a little rant before I start these current R&B bangers. So, let's get into it. Starting with Miss Alicia Keys, a.k.a. Mrs. Dean. Her album here was just released Friday. AK got a couple of joints I like on there. I'm not going to say it's not The Diary of Alicia Keys, and it's not As I Am, and it's not The Elements of Freedom for me, because those are my favorites when it comes to Alicia Keys. It's not those, but I'm liking the vibe that Alicia, is giving off this album. Especially, it's definitely, you can kind of compare it a little bit to A Seat at the Table. It gives you that kind of vibe. It flows. The album definitely flows, and that's what I definitely enjoyed about it. She got a couple of joints that I can bang to. The Gospel, Kill Your Mama. That sounds really weird. Kill Your Mama sounds very weird, but you listen to the song, you'll get it. Illusion of Bliss. I love that song because it gives me Donny Hathaway vibes. And Alicia Keys always gave you Donny. So that song was, to me, is like the essence of Donny Hathaway. I'm actually starting to like Blended Family. But the song that I feel like was a strong song on the album, and I feel like it can be a single, She Don't Really Care. It has that funky type of vibe to it, but it also gives you that new school flavor. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Alicia did do like a remix, she can put like maybe who could maybe I'm trying to think, cause I'm sick of everybody getting with Drake or something. You know who maybe she can get on there? She may can get maybe Jeezy. You know what I'm saying, on this joint. It's a funky beat, you know what I mean? And I like it. And what I really dug about the song is the fact that she uses Nas's One Love sample. So that was another reason why I like it. But I just like how it starts. It gives that funky beat. So, you know, I'm going to give y'all a little sample of it because y'all know YouTube be acting stupid. So I can't give y'all the whole song. But I'm going to give y'all the song. And it goes a little something like this. It's called She Don't Really Care. And here we go. Here we go. That joint is kind of funky, you know what I'm saying? It gives you that little, you want to rock a little bit. I feel like when I'm listening to this joint, I'm riding down the turnpike, going into the city, going into the Holland Tunnel, just driving and blasting it and going like 80 miles an hour, just riding. And I think the joint is dope. And like I said in the song, she uses the One Love sample. Give y'all a sample of that. And it is right here. Here we go. It's kind of at the end. It's kind of like two songs. I think she calls it She Don't Really Care / One Love. But here's when she used the One Love sample. Hey, that joint rock. Y'all can't tell me that joint don't sound good. That joint sound alright, you know what I'm saying? And even if she want to do that and throw Nas on it just to give him that respect of using the sample, that would be dope. But this joint needs to be a single, Alicia. I'm loving it. You know, I don't think people really took to In Common as you thought. And Blended Family, I think, you know, with the controversy surrounding your personal business, people not really taking that. But I think this song right here with a dope video, like a New York type of vibe video, I think the joint will be dope. So y'all should check out her album here and tell me what y'all think in the more info box. Not the more info box, in the comment section. I'm gonna put some stuff in the more info box for y'all to click. But yeah, check out her album and tell me what y'all think. You know, give me, you know, your ranking of it. So starting it off, Alicia Keys, She Don't Really Care, One Love on the R&B bangers. Now the next banger is from a group that I talked about in maybe about 6 or 7 videos ago, Saint Beauty. Now they're down with Janae Monáe and Wonderland Records. And I talked about their song Holographic Lover. And if y'all was under a rock, that song bangs. It bangs. But if you don't remember it, I'll give y'all a little sample. It goes a little something like this. And here we go.
My heart's just glistening. You shine on trembling off. You're my holographic lover.
Yeah, so if you don't know that, but I'm gonna put that in the more info box if you don't know about that joint. But you know, this is kind of like their flavor. It's kind of like, I don't want to say, but it's kind of like you chilling, getting high type of music. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get high. I'm a drinker, as y'all can see. But, you know, it's like you smoking an L and you just chilling, just vibing to their music. I know Snoop and his crew can ride out to their joint and just be high as heck, but it's still good music, though. So that's the kind of vibe that they got. Please, y'all don't judge my craziness. But they got this new joint called Borders. And it's a kind of an inspirational type of joint with a cool beat. And it sounds really eerie, but that's kind of like the sound that I'm getting attached to Saint Beauty. And, you know, like I said, I love the part. I love a lyric that can really get you. And the lyric that got me is that you head for the road and live your life. Like, I love that part. Like, in a song, it's not always about the beat. It's not always about, you know, the production of the song. A lyric, just a line, can get you, and that line really got me. But Borders is dope. I enjoy it. Man, I've been listening to it maybe for about the last 2 days. And it bangs. And here's Borders. And goes a little something like this. Here we go. Don't do me dirty. There we go.
Don't lose sight. Stop harder on this open road. Halfway to Mexico. Halfway to Tokyo. On this open road. You've arrived. And I'm singing you the song on the west side. Halfway to Mexico.
Hey! Oh, that open. Oh, I don't really know too much of the words just yet. I'm trying to get it. But the joint is just smooth. It just gives you that smooth beat. And I like it because it's kind of airy. And then when that beat comes in, it's just hard. And that's what I really like about the song. So, it's off of, I know it was like on an HBO type of special. It was on an episode of an HBO special or something like that. But, the song is dope. It's called Borders. I'm going to put it in the more info box. I want y'all to check it out. I'm going to also put Holographic Lover in the more info box so y'all can check that joint out too. Because them joints bang. You know what I'm saying? Just get ready to be on some smooth tip. It's no turn up type of joint. It's smooth. So, there's the second joint. The next joint, keeping the smooth flavor going. I found this new artist actually on SoundCloud. Her name is J Pride. And she's from Mississippi. M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, humpback, I. Don't judge me, I'm corny. But whatever. This song actually cycled on a station, because I'm loving what SoundCloud doing now. They got these stations, and they, you know, I'm glad that I have a lot of new artists, so it plays a lot of new artists. So when I heard this joint, I was like, yo, who is this? I was like, I like this joint. And I was like, it's slow, but I was listening to the lyrics, and the lyrics was kind of touching, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of reaching home, you know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. But, you know, I thought it was dope, and the beat is hard, and I feel like it's street to me. And I feel like this generation younger generation would definitely dig it, but I feel like it's still an old soul to it, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I could see somebody actually like a Mary get on the joint, because it kind of gave me thick of it kind of vibes. A plug in for Mary J. Blige, if y'all don't know that. It's #1 in the country right now. Back to J. Pride. But anyway, yeah, it kind of gave me that vibe, and I was just like, yo, this joint knocks. I was like, so, yeah, the song is called Let Me In by J. Pride, and it goes a little something like this. Give y'all a good sample on that one, and just listen, and here we go. So y'all know I'm not all about the auto-tune though, but I like this. I actually like it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of get with the current vibes that's going on, and there is auto-tune being used. And I actually like it, you know what I'm saying? It gives me that dope vibe, so definitely want y'all to check out J. Pride, Let Me In. But she has a banger that I also like that I didn't know was her until I listened to it, and I followed her on her SoundCloud, and I was like, oh, that's her too. She got a joint called You Already Know. Joint is a banger. I'm going to put that in the more info box, but yes, I want y'all to check her out. Let Me In. The joint is a banger. It's a little smooth joint, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no turn up type of joint. It's smooth, but it got a nice little knocking beat to it, and I feel like it's street to me, so I dig this. So I figured why not put it in the R&B banger. So J Pride would let me in with number 3. Now the last joint in this week's R&B bangers is a turn up joint. Jacob Latimore, I talked about him in a couple of my videos, especially the last video that I did. He had a song with Nathan Davis Jr. Called Put It Down, and it was in my last video, and that joint rocked. And if y'all don't know who Jacob Latimore is, if y'all saw Black, what is it? Negativity? Not Negativity. Black Navity. Damn it. I suck when it comes to names, like, honestly, but it was a movie with him, Jennifer Hudson, Mary J. Blige was in it, Tyrese was in it, and it was kind of like a musical thing. I'm sorry, y'all, the Hennessy is hitting early, but yeah, it was a dope movie, for real. But Jacob Latimore, he got a banger with this one, for real. This joint would definitely get you ready to party. I know my 30-year-old ass will be up rocking to that joint, grooving my ass off to this joint. I was grooving this joint on the way home and blasting it and had my windows down, and I'm looking stupid because it's dark as hell outside, so ain't nobody really seeing my ass. But they hearing the beat, though. But the joint is hard. It's called The Real, and for me, it makes me want to grab my Hennessy and my Coke and rock off a little bit. So, you know, I had to throw this on there because y'all needed a turn up, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been grooving with y'all, but y'all needed a turn up type of joint. So, enough of me talking. Here's The Real, and it goes a little something like this. Get ready to turn up because I know I am. Come on back a little. Here we go. Come on, yo. You cannot tell me that joint don't rock, yo. That joint knocks, yo. You cannot tell me, like, if you not ready to go out and you ready and you throw that joint on, you know what I'm saying? You getting yourself together in the house, got that joint blasting, you rock, and you like, oh, yeah, it's go time tonight, you know what I'm saying? So, Jacob, you got one with this one because, like I said, my 30-year-old ass is rocking to this joint. You got a banger, for real. So, that's Jacob. Jacob Latimore, Let Me In. I'm going to put in the more info, but not Let Me In. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry, y'all. The Hennessy is kicking in. But it's called The Real. Jacob Latimore, The Real. And I want y'all to check that out. So, those are your R&B bangers for this week. It's Alicia Keys. She Don't Really Care. One Love. St. Beauty, Borders. J Pride, Let Me In. And Jacob Latimore, The Real. Now, as y'all can see, each one of those songs gave you a different sound. It didn't sound the same. You know what I'm saying? Alicia Keys didn't sound like St. Beauty. St. Beauty didn't sound like J Pride. And J Pride didn't sound like Jacob Latimore. Like, they didn't sound the same. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want program managers to do on mainstream radio. Let's play different artists, people. I'm getting sick of the same artists, the same sound. There's nothing that's inspirational for this generation. That's why everybody's making the same song and think like it's so great. It's like, I don't know who's who anymore. And it's like, come on, man. Like, can we get some different sounds? And like I said, like I was saying in the beginning, when you had Stevie and Curtis Mayfield and Marvin Gaye, and they were all talking about the same thing when it came to, you know, the 70s, you know, when they were talking about black power and wanting to be heard. They had the same message, but they had a different sound, and that's why we enjoyed it. They were able to shine during that time, because it was like, oh, I know that's Curtis's sound. Oh, I know that's Marvin Gaye's sound. Oh, I know that's Stevie's. They had a completely different sound, and that's what I want mainstream radio to really, really do. Let's play so many artists so people can get different sounds, so we can get inspired, so we can have great music for everybody. So that's why I do these current R&B videos. But I'm going to end this video with people that are very special to me, some special people in my life. These two finally got together and created music together. I was so excited when I heard that these two got together. Y'all just don't know because one of them is a rapper and one of them is a producer. And I talk about them a lot. My big brother Kill, and my second half when it comes to music, my brother Sincere. And they finally got in the booth and made a dope EP, y'all. It's entitled Ain't Nothing Nice. 20 minutes of epicness. I tell y'all, this EP is needed, especially what we're going through right now. In this EP, you can feel the emotions from Sin doing his lyrics, and also with Kill with his beats. You can still, it was like a match. You know what I'm saying? That was definitely made in heaven for me, especially with this EP. Sincere is speaking on what we're going through right now, and that's why this EP is needed. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, nobody is really talking about this. The only, I guess, quote-unquote mainstream people that is really kind of talking about this hard body is J. Cole and Kendrick. Like, it seems like that's all we go to when it comes to talking about the issues in our community and what's going on. And it's like we have so many people out there talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I was so glad when these two got together and created this EP, I'm telling you. But Sincere speaking on stuff, like the joint Fly City, you know, is definitely a dedication to his birthplace of Michigan. Somebody Special is at the end of that. I'm going to put that in more info box. Estate with Matthew Clive, like that joint is dope. And Survive. You know, those joints is really, 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 you can really feel the emotion on those joints. But there's two songs that really touched me and really touched me. Like, when I first heard it, I was like, wow. I was just like, whoa. Like, it felt like something I wasn't hearing and I needed to hear. Like, my brain needed to hear it. And the first one is Medicine with Cash. Cash is another one y'all need to check out. He's very, very righteous and very, you know, into his community and wants to talk about that. And he's a real MC as well. Yo, this song is just it. They like put the medicine in the candy. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta listen to that for a second. The medicine in the candy. Like they trying to tell you, like, yo, we're giving you this real. Like, y'all need to listen. What do we have to do for people to understand? So we know people like candy. So what, we got to put the message to you in some candy so y'all can understand it. Like, the song is completely dope. But what I really like in this song that really, really connected with me is with Cash and Sincere going back and forth. And I love that part. So I'm going to put that part on here. And here's Medicine. And it goes a little something like this, y'all. Here we go.
So you can understand, but yeah, we got it for free. So that these labels can't ban me. Balance music and sensational. We independent fam.
Look, behold the dopeness, you notice the repertoire.
And I never did this for the fame or be a superstar.
Okay, it's all or nothing, gotta push it to the limit.
I only make good music when my heart is really in it.
Right? We independent, my business can touch the earth.
Next conference call is distribution for shipping this work.
Yeah, it's universal by virtue you can relate.
Time to network and build, plus expand a fan base.
Man, I'm so sincere over every track I kill.
You my co-defendant if things start to get real.
Right, we public enemy, enemies of the state.
Yeah, see them snapping pictures, studying our handshakes while we do it.
It's for the culture, I told you it's our respect.
Book these live shows and from the stage, see all the effects.
Look, see what we're doing, the message is crystal clear.
We'll curse the game from the plague, revolution is here.
Yeah,
Medicine in the candy, the pills inside the brandy, the only way to digest substance so you can understand.
Love that joint, y'all. Like, y'all need to hear what these dudes is saying. Like, just listen. The pills inside the brandy. Now, y'all know y'all wrong for that one. But I get it. I totally get it. And it really, really captured me. And I felt like those were one of the songs that I have to talk about. The next song gives me Marvin Gaye, Donny Hathaway flavor. And I call Sincere the Donny Hathaway of hip-hop because anything that he spits, you feel the emotion of what he's talking about. And this song here reminds me of what's going on with the ghetto and inner city blues all put together. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, you killed it. And this song is called Focus. And this is one of the songs that when I first heard the EP, I kept playing over and over and over and over. And everybody knows that I'm a soul lover. If you've been watching all these videos by now, you know that I'm a soul lover. Sincere knows that I'm a soul lover. So I think he knew when I heard this song, this was going to be my favorite song on the album. And it's the last joint on the record, and it's called Focused. And it goes a little something like this, and I'm just going to let Sincere in the video. And here we go. It goes a little something like this.
Yo, check it. Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood, my skin and bones. As I peel back the layers of my soul on the microphone, I'm not alone. We all facing adversity. Props to make you feel like your own life is cursing me. Purposely, our brothers and sisters are being taken from us. We traumatized for more than 400 years. Wow. We must drink our ancestors' tears. Don't let it be in vain. Don't let others drown you in their pain. Yo, peace, brother. How are you?
Woo! Y'all, we gotta keep focused on our future, man, for real, for real. And I'm gonna put this stuff in the more info box. I really want y'all to check out this EP. It's a dope EP, y'all. It must be heard. It has to be heard. Spread the word, y'all. And I'm out. Peace.